Hi everyone, welcome back to Zenova, and in this video I'd like to show you how to use StockChatGPT on the homepage of Zenova, and will also be in our Zenova app in the Google and Apple app stores very soon. So this is just a simple tutorial on how to use it, and it's very easy to use. So when you initially get to the StockChatGPT interface, two things to notice right away is down below where the prompts are, you'll see Ask Zenova and follow up with ChatGPT. When the radio button is flagged on for Ask Zenova, that would be for questions that are specific to AI machine learning data. And the kind of data that we generate, you can see both in the fields drop down. So AI data, we generate all AI data for these different types of fields. These are all the stocks that we cover. Any stocks that you don't see, you can ask us to add to the list. And then here are sample questions. So I'm going to take this sample question, let's see, let's take this one right here. For the top 10 high sentiment stocks, what are the sentiment and 6-month price forecast? Again, this is a question specific to asking Zenova, since Zenova generates all the AI machine learning data for these kind of fields. So I'm going to leave it on Ask Zenova and hit Submit. It does take a little while to process since it's all being done live in terms of generating information, and specifically AI machine learning data for finding the top high sentiment stocks. It is also doing an internet search, finding out the most appropriate websites that will give you information on a question like this, and doing a summation of those websites. Also, there's going to be a grid with over 200 AI machine learning outputs, graphs, and tear sheets. So for the prompt right here, here's your answer. These are the top 10 stocks. You can see their sentiment is very, very high, and this is with the 6-month price forecast. Again, this is using specifically AI machine learning data from Zenova. And you can see right here, it follows up with a summary, and this is using ChatGPT 4 Turbo of the specific, the summary is of the specific internet searches that it came up with. It suggests follow-up questions right here, which you can click on any one of these and get an answer. You can also see the internet searches right here, which you can click on to get more information. Here's the AI grid that I was talking about, where you get each stock that it came up with in the above grid here. So down here, each stock is listed, and as you scroll across, you will see all different AI machine learning data that's output for each stock, including sentiment analysis. You get price predictions from 1 day all the way out to 1 year for each specific stock. Also, you get alpha and the delta change in price, how much it's increasing or decreasing from the previous close as you scroll across. So you're getting a wealth of information without having to do any more prompts. You also are going to get over 200 technical indicator clusters, rank, high, low, and medium, telling you using that for pattern recognition, there's a high or low or medium pattern recognition for a specific technical indicator, and you're going to get flags, which will tell you if any specific stock is meeting a certain candlestick pattern, and a lot more as you scroll across. And then there are charts at the back, end of the grid, as I go across, sentiment charts, price and alpha charts, which would give you historical plus what's projected over the next year. These are calculated every single day. There's also accuracy charts. So if you wanted to see how accurate the model is, you can see, for instance, American Express here, going back 1 year up to today, it had a mean accuracy rate of 95.57% or an error rate of only 4.43% in terms of what the projected prices would be compared to the actual prices, and then calculating the differential to come out with the average mean error rate and mean accuracy rate. This is very important to get comfort with how accurate the model is for that particular stock. Now we could also go back up, go to the follow-up questions, ask a specific question here. If you don't see a specific question you want to ask here and you want to follow up with your own question, that's where you would then flag on follow up with ChatGPT. So any question that you don't see above or that is not really pertaining to the data that's in the actual different grids that you get above, that's where you're going to follow up with ChatGPT, and you may say something like, what is the specific earnings outlook for AXP? And I submit that. Again, this is now asking the question specifically to, in this case, ChatGPT Turbo, and really not looking at getting information specifically on the Zunova machine learning data. And you can see here it gives you an answer. Tells its knowledge cutoff date is 2023, and that's specifically for ChatGPT 4 Turbo. And then it goes through what it's found and what it suggests. And you can prompt from there too and ask more questions specifically. Now, if you want to go back to the more important Zunova AI machine learning data, I'm just going to flag Ask Zunova back on. And I'm going to say analyze the stocks in the above table. In other words, this table that it returned, can you give a specific analysis that relates to that machine learning data that's in that grid? Again, it does take just a little bit of time as it does a complete analysis of the machine learning data that's being generated for those specific stocks. And what you'll see now is this prompt here that's generated from ChatGPT 4 Turbo It tells you about the different models that are being used, and there's quite a few. XGBoost, Random Forest Ensemble, Vader model, Birch model, and it explains to you what those models do and what kind of analysis they're giving. And then it goes through an actual analysis of those different models, what they're doing, what they're calculating, and then a summation. And again, this is all referenced to the initial prompt here with this information. And now again, you have all this information here. In the AI analytics grid, you get tear sheets here where you can see stuff like performance. There's a performance tear sheet for American Express. A lot of information, statistical information. You can do another one like backtest. Again, a lot of information, both on performance and on risk. I can see charts, about 200 charts. Here's a candlestick chart specifically for AXP. And you not only get the chart, but as you scroll down, you also get another grid which shows you American Express and then all the other companies that are similar to American Express with their machine learning output. Again, their AI machine learning output all here. And what's similar to AXP having the same AI machine learning output. Again, ask Zunova if you want specific questions to AI machine learning data that Zunova generates. Follow up with ChatGPT if you don't really care about the machine learning data, but you're more interested in your own specific questions and want ChatGPT, in this case 4 Turbo, to answer the questions. Anything can also be turned into a report. Very, very simply, just by clicking on a report, and you get a nice report with all your questions and answers, and it includes the AI grid. Hope this helps. Any further questions, please don't hesitate to call us or email us. Again, this Zunova platform will be coming out in a app platform, and it will be in the Google and Apple app stores very, very soon. And again, it is a completely free tool for the user. Thank you.